Hi, I'm Todd Schlafer from First Branch Bonsai, and I just want to congratulate Oscar and Bonsai Empire on your 25th anniversary. Thanks for everything that you do for bonsai professionals and for bonsai around the world. Now my question was about how do I deal with nursery stock? And it's the same whether I'm doing junipers or pines. Actually, the question was based towards Cotoneasters because there's kind of branches growing everywhere, and how do you make those decisions, and what is the thought process? And so I actually went and bought one, and we'll go in the workshop and I'll talk you through all my steps and the thoughts that I have when making a bonsai out of nursery stock. When I'm working with nursery stock, my approach is the same, whether it's with Cotoneasters or junipers or pines or spruces or whatever it is. The first thing I do is find where's the best base and then where's the best trunk line. And on this tree, and I'll show you like kind of my thought process real quick on this. But nursery stock can be a challenge to make an interesting tree, because with collected trees, they already have the deadwood, they already have the movement. It's just framing in those features. Whereas with nursery stock, a lot of them are very plain, so to make a nice bonsai from that can be very challenging. So here on this tree, there's a lot of these really little branches down low. So I'm going to cut them off, and I'm going to try to find the best trunk line. And over in this section here, there's some thicker trunks, so I think that's what we're going to use. But I'm going to cut these out first. Here we're just taking out all these little suckers that come from the base. And then next what we'll do is we'll find where's the best nabari and where's the best trunk line. So yeah, the first thing I'll do sometimes is just take out what I know I'm not going to use. So here I'm getting close to knowing which trunk I'm going to use. So this base here is nice, and you have here and then a change of direction, right? All these other ones, like this is a little straight, it's emerging very low, so that's going to come off. And then on this side, here you have this trunk that also is coming off, but I'm going to take both of these off, and then we'll use this as the main trunk. All right, so this is what we're going to work with. So next I got to find where's the best nabari. But too, when I'm looking here, see how we have this branch right here, which is really big and really long, and there's no finer ramification, where this has some nice ramification close in. So we're going to use this as our first branch. All right, so this is what we're gonna work with. So next I'm gonna take this soil down and find where's the best nabarro. Okay, so here, this was another trunk that we cut off, and right here there's some nice flare coming down. So I'm going to use this as the front. So next I'll apply some wire. This is going to be our first branch. So this will come down here, and then up here we have some big, thicker, longer pieces, which probably will cut off, and we can use some of these smaller pieces and bring them down, and we'll make a nice little bonsai out of this. So I'm going to take a piece of 6 gauge and stick it down into the root ball here, and then we're going to put just a little bit of movement in that trunk. So this is really long and sticking straight up here, so we'll cut this out. This in the back is long and it's pretty coarse, so I'm going to take that out. This right here is, there's a 3. So I'm taking a 3 down to 2. This branch here I'll pull in the back. This branch here will stick down into the front. That branch was going into the trunk there. This is dead. Okay, so there's kind of our trunk line. Next, I'm just going to find similar sized branches and wire them together. So then here, this piece right here is pretty coarse. So let's take that out, and then we'll build the apex maybe out of this guy. All right, so here it is done. It was just real quick. It took me maybe 20 minutes to do this. And like when we look at this, like this is probably a little too long, but there's not enough foliage there to cut it back. So I think this side you'd push in, you'll reduce it. But that's just kind of a quick demonstration on things I look for and wiring. So here too, you can see I took branches and I made pads or future pads all in the back too. So it's not a one-sided tree. So here's just a quick little demo on this little Cotoneaster. So yeah, I took out all the trunks, I found the best base line, I found a trunk line that I liked, and then I took out some of the coarser foliage and used some of the finer, more refined branches to make a little bonsai and to set the structure for this tree. So I hope this helped, and congratulations again, Oscar, on 25 years of Bonsai Empire.